Bing bong. Here's a little tip. Okay? Little clever tip. If you find it difficult with your lint on your clothes, just shave it off. You think, well, I've been sleeping in this top and it's rolled up some balls. So just pretty much just shave them up. Give it a shave. Dust it off and there's no more lint. Alright, here is some urine, and positive is the brown. Obviously the other one's negative. Negative is supposed to be emitting, but positive has corroded a bit and run down. Just check on it every now and then. Getting some protein like calcium precipitate. That means that it's forming into phosphorus. Okay, about this magnet thing. Looking at it, we've got blunt, sharp edge, smooth edge inside, blunt edge is outside. So why have they designed it like that? Why is a magnetron's magnet smooth side and blunt side? Well, I hung this magnet here in the air, and this side was magnetic north, though it was a unblunt side. See, this is the beveled side. As you see, it's rounder on the lip. And this is the non-beveled and the sharp lip. But this pointed north. So, sharp lips are northern polarity, okay? So, so are the big ones in that case. Ooh, that's a clunk of a clunk. So, here we go, sharp lip. So is there two norths? When I switch them around, does it become two souths? How can a magnetron have opposite magnets? And I thought, well, that can't be right. One is north-south, one is south-north. What were they thinking, designing two magnetic pole opposite magnets? And you see the two blunts are clinging to each other. There's a blunt lip and there's a blunt lip. Beveled lip and beveled lip. So what's the deal? If you face two bevels in the same direction, in actual fact they are repelling. You cannot push them together without force. So let's stop about here and try to push and cannot. Okay, so beveling is supposedly to do with north. That's always been the theory. The beveled must be north and the south must be the opposite. So what I think it really means is the directionality in which it must face. They've been taught to put bevels to the left. When it came to the magnetron that was on, it was a anode. Now we all know that anodes are the positive. So bevels to the anode in the directionality of the left heads to the positive. So all polarity backing still causes magnetic fields to do figure eight cyclic, and the aliens said something to some guy that was in the know, and he said the 0G is created within the opposition of both magnetic poles. So two sames causes opposition, therefore that zone and repulsion in the centre is zero gravity. So surely it would just be pushing everything out. opposites. See us, we're supposed to be non-magnetic, right? But yet I heard that we actually have a magnet, electromagnet, creating power constantly and charging our blood. So anyway, back to the main topic. What the heck to do with this? So I'm assuming that if the bevel was north, why are these connecting? They ought to be opposites. If two bevels are facing each other, they're two same, so they should be repelling. Why are they attracting? The answer is one magnet is opposite, different to the other. It's constructed different and complete opposites. So they did have them repelling in the circuit, or even attracting, but they were obviously both beveling to the left or beveling to the right. Either way, they still were in opposition harmonies. There's no harmony with opposition, it's repulsion. So where does that leave us with magnetism and understanding how to push metals, either attract them and draw them out away, and the other hose is the one that it works with. That's one method to get Ormus. And another one is repel it outward. And because it does not enter, the only thing that can go through that magnetic field zone could possibly only be non-magnetics, or just diamagnetic. Okay, so these are opposites and difference anyway. So two bevels will face each other and attract. And one bevel, one non, those are opposites. Just because one magnet's different to the other. And it kind of levitates. I can't really lift it off of there. If I go, it just flips. So, what to do? Well, we're told to build them in series and draw it away. Okay, so I'm going to put the blunt, which is north, put that towards. Now that will draw the metals away. You want to stick it on. We've got a blunt away and another blunt away. Well, that's really a north and that's really a south. Or is it? The interfaces are the polarities which cause, even though they're beveled or not, the interfaces are the ones that are attracting. Beveling the truth of the whole magnet, and maybe the cylindrical through the centre, but not necessarily the case with the face side. Face side magnetics could well be different to that of the concept of the beveling concept. I think the beveling was designed for the alignment so that the technician could know the directions to face them with repelling. Figure 8 repulsion is the output, creating circular magnetic fields, and ion dispersion, outputting ions, or it could be electrons, I think, more than ions. The ions are already being fixed in place. Okay, so this little gadget, little thing I found on the bottom top of one of my things. So top of one of my sugar pourers, and jam it in the back, jam it in, and okay, so here goes the big secret that I'm going to tell you all about. Told in another video, I don't know if you heard that one, but you just jam it on the tap. There's a hose coming out one side, and the secret is running the water slow, because if the magnetic field is relatively slow, run the water very slow, and then the water will have to obey the magnetic theory, whatever the magnetic field is. Now these are not repelling, and they are in series, so one direction whether it will be attracting or throwing, I'm just going to taste the water. If it tastes like ink, it's not Ormus. It tastes like milk. It's definitely Ormus, right? The other one, we can throw it away. If you're getting the wrong taste, flip it round, drink from the other side. You can have a little bit, one taste, you'll know what it tastes. Good luck, people. Make you a vortex. The vortex goes through the centre, and it